celestial beings, thank you so much for joining me for this video today. This is a video that is really special for me. I am excited to be celebrating 100 subscribers, and for reaching 100 subscribers I just wanted to thank every single one of you who has subscribed to my videos. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate every single one of you for supporting me and supporting my videos. So for that reason I wanted to do a special Celtic cross tarot spread for you guys here on my channel, just for you, and I hope you enjoy it. This is going to just be a general reading for all of us to really see what the energies are moving forward for the next couple of weeks. You guys are all super amazing and have been so supportive to me, and I love every single one of you. If you are somebody who also likes tarot readings as well as spiritual guidance videos, please consider subscribing to my channel and join our family. So let us dive in. I'm going to shuffle the cards right here for you guys, because this is going to be a complete Celtic cross tarot spread. I like to do these readings personally. In my extended readings I will do them a lot, but I also sometimes will do them for a general reading. What messages does the universe want to tell us right now? What is the message? I really feel as though this is going to be at a higher level. The Judgment card just flipped over, and I think that this is going to be a general reading for all of us on this spiritual journey. If you are part of our celestial being community, then you are most likely an empath or a light worker, or somebody looking for a higher path and really looking for that journey of our higher self that we are guided to follow, an intuitive path. So let us see what these messages are. Okay, and then let's just get started. King of Swords followed by Judgment. So the Judgment card did flip over, and usually when that happens I find that that card ends up in the reading. So let us continue. We have the Queen of Wands energy. We have Three of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. Two of Wands in reverse. The Four of Swords. The Devil in reverse. We have the Five of Wands. And finally, we have the Emperor for us. Okay. So I feel for a lot of us, we're going to be gaining some clarity, some mental clarity almost. It's almost like our inner thoughts have been really causing us pain and strife in the past. It's like we're caught up so much with these thoughts that we just want to let go. And these are pain and anguish from our past, things that have happened to us that are just continuing to come up over and over again. So this message for us right now, starting off the bat, is that these thoughts are no longer serving us, and they're actually causing us a lot of pain and conflict. So the Judgment card is stepping in, this energy of enlightenment, of awakening, basically becoming aware and self-aware of these thoughts and these detrimental thoughts to ourselves. The Queen of Wands, she is coming in here to really let us know that we are going to be almost like burning up these judgmental thoughts of ourselves that just kind of keep going around and around in a circle. And she's coming in to bring us new passion, new creativity, new goals for ourselves that are really going to light the fire and ignite us from within and start our higher journey. So this is really this energy that this is about, the divine feminine stepping in, taking us away from all of our mental conflict and giving us something to be motivated by. I think in the past, so like moving forward, we're seeing that in the definite future, we're seeing two cards that are in reverse for our future self. I think what we are so caught up in right now with our thoughts that we're really showing we need to go back into the creative source and reconnect ourselves and align ourselves with the mother energy, because we're getting really caught up right now in our future. We're getting so caught up in our heads as to what we need to be doing, what we need to be working on in order to gain and gather abundance. And with manifestations, a lot of the times in order to really make things become real and tangible, like we have to take a step back and we have to reflect on how far we have come. We have to reflect and bring back the emotional side of things, like the passionate side of things, the excitement of things. And if we're so focused on the future and what we are lacking, what we don't have right now with the Four of Pentacles, which it's easy to do, it's easy to fall into that pattern, then we can really start to feel as though we are trapped and we are caught up in the material, and we are so caught up in gaining and seeing the lack almost in a lot of the ways in our lives that we are kind of losing our power. So I feel as though this is a return of the feminine energy, but there's more to this, so hang on one second because I see a lot moving forward. But we have a period of rest and reflection with the Four of Swords. This is maybe even a downtime that is ahead of us, where we are just like, I almost feel like we reach a point where this inner conflict, like these thoughts and this wanting for more, and thinking of our goals and like trying to focus on the future and what everything we're trying to manifest and not having it here with us right now. Because of that, we are going to be kind of like seeing ourselves as almost like we're not doing enough, like we're not getting enough done, and it causes us to just like fall into despair and almost just like go into a moment where we're like losing hope on what we have in mind for ourselves. And this Queen of Wands energy reminds us, like, when we're feeling that stuck feeling, when we are feeling like we are so focused on the future and we haven't seen how far we come and what we have, it's like gratitude. It's like this feeling of gratitude is what we have to move into, and have to take a step back and enjoy the process, enjoy the present moment, and enjoy this energy of like just like having fun with it. The adventure of it, the excitement is going to return for us, because really we're getting so caught up right now, I think, for this general reading, you know, in general, it's just like so caught up in whatever we are trying to manifest. So that could be a relationship, that could be abundance and monetary abundance and physical abundance, and just like all of these things. We must return to the source energy. We must return to within ourselves and hold a space of just like excitement and gratitude and happiness and joy for all of these things. And we're going to basically, what this reading is saying is, we're going to experience and awaken to a new vision of the divine masculine energy. It's no longer going to just be doing. It's no longer going to just be the thought process of doing and providing and making and building and growing, which is such a masculine energy type thing. We're taking this masculine energy to a whole new level. So no longer is this going to be like sinful needs and wants that we feel guilt about. We feel guilt about not having enough. We feel guilt about not doing enough. All of these things, this guilt that we have and hold as part of our divine masculine in our society, where we are just putting so much pressure on the divine masculine to be everything for everyone, to be supportive, to be empathetic, to be a provider, but also all of these levels of the masculine energy, whatever that means to you, even, we're taking it to a new level. Now, there's a level to this that I am not even able to tap into right now, because I feel like this awakening is still on the precipice of happening. And when we recognize and heal that part of ourselves, this divine masculine that we are beating up inside ourselves, and that is getting beaten up right now, because I'm seeing this inner conflict. Now, there's a part of us that wants to rest, there's a part of us that wants to heal, but this divine masculine energy is coming in and really telling us, like, you're not good enough, you're not doing enough, you're not achieving enough, you're not gaining enough. All of these things are happening within, because that's what I'm seeing with the Five of Wands in our hopes and our fears, is just like inner conflict of like all these different directions instead of this like clear focus and goal, which is in reverse. So we're taking that, we're grounding it, and we're coming out with this final outcome card. We're coming out on the other side of this as the Emperor energy. And this is with the help of the Queen of Wands, because she is bringing to light a new, and like returning our excitement, returning why we are doing this in the first place. You know, why are we achieving and gaining and doing all of these things? Is it out of guilt? Is it out of fear that we are doing this? And when the Emperor, when divine masculine energy comes from fear, it brings with it judgmental thought processes and conflict and inner emotional strife. And the masculine doesn't have to fight the feminine. The masculine energy doesn't have to deny the feminine. The masculine and the feminine energy, the feminine energy being the resting, the holding the space for things to come in, the soil where you plant the seed to then see things grow and flourish, they do not have to be at odds. And what this energy is saying for us at this time with this reading, which is so incredible, is that the masculine energy is going to awaken in a new light, in a new way within all of us. And if you're watching this, you know, regardless of when you're watching this, this is a time for expansion, and also a time to re-look at success, a time to re-look at abundance and what we are trying to gain for ourselves. And looking at it in a new way is going to release us from the bondage that this Devil card is showing, the bondage of needing to achieve constantly instead of enjoying the journey and enjoying the process. I'd really like to pull a few oracle cards before I end out this reading, because I just would love to hear some more themes surrounding what we can expect with this divine masculine, like, awakening that is happening for all of us. Like, wow, I was not expecting this at all when I was doing this reading, but I know the tarot cards always tell us exactly what we need to hear at the right time. So I am not surprised, because they are just always surprising me. Like, they're just always so incredible in their messages every time I read them. So, all right. Let's see what our oracle cards have to say for us. This one wants to come out. Manifestation. Masculine energy, manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. Wow, okay. Manifestation is masculine energy. Dreams have untold energy. Energy, the wands, this fire energy, your dreams. Okay, so really expectation and kindness. Okay, all right, these are the cards. They came to speak with us. Okay, manifestation. This is the masculine energy that I mentioned in manifestation, and we're so focused on the law of attraction. Like, we're so focused right now in wanting to use our energy to really create what we want for ourselves. And yes, that is a power that we do have. However, we are almost exhausting ourselves with trying to constantly gain and gather and gain and not allowing any rest, because we're thinking, well, if I don't see it yet, I'm not doing enough. Like, I'm not doing the law of attraction enough, you know, not putting it out there enough. But there's a greater lesson to all of this. There's a greater lesson to the law of attraction than just manifestation. It's really reflecting and looking within and enjoying the present moment, and really accepting the present moment and having the excitement of just life itself. Now, I've also pulled expectation. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. Expectation is what I see with this Two of Wands, is just constantly being in a state of expectation, you know, waiting and waiting and waiting. Now, this is part of learning how to use a manifestation law of attraction, you know, is to not be expecting things, because that is like a wanting, and if you're wanting things, it means it's not currently in your life. With expectation, there's more to this now. We're learning more about not just not expecting things for the sake of manifesting what you want, but really truly being present. That is where the most power that you possess is in the present moment. And the expectations are great. The expectations for the future are part of this, but what we are seeing is that we need to better integrate the divine masculine energy in a way where we are able to plant those seeds with a complete and full stability in our current situation, where we are feeling grateful for life itself, where we are feeling excited and adventurous about learning and making new decisions as we bring other things into our life. So we basically are naturally, without having to force it, without having to think about it and write it down, etc. It's going to just happen organically, where we are just manifesting our lives seamlessly by using the law of attraction, but doing it in a way that is completely different than us having to constantly remind ourselves to like write it down. Or because when you're coming from a place of pure excitement and passion, where you feel deserving, where you feel like you are in a place of love and you can live your life with where you are fully in union with yourself, there is no need to constantly ask and remind the universe what you want, because you are allowing what you want to flow seamlessly into your life. And this is what this awakening is going to be about. I just got that message, and I really feel like this is kind of, if I was able to explain it appropriately, like I hope I explained that properly so that it's easy to understand. But that is really the message that I got, is we're moving into a new stage of manifestation completely, where expectation and even kind of looking towards the future constantly in a way to create our goals and send energy out into the universe is no longer going to be necessary. You're going to be in such a perfect and pure place, and by perfect I just mean like an aligned place in your present moment, that you are not going to need to have to worry about the future or worry about the past or worry about what you're thinking about at any given moment, because you're just going to be in complete and perfect flow. Kindness. This is the kindness that I felt like we needed to put towards the balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy right now, because I feel like we need to be kinder to ourselves about what we are and are not accomplishing in the physical world. And this is where we're going to gain a new level of understanding with the Emperor card. We're just going to be at a new level of divine masculine integration. With kindness, it says live with compassion, open your heart to all life forms, be an angel with hands. We're going to really, for those of you on this path, we're going to reach a place where you are going to be an earth angel. You're going to be an earth angel to yourself. You're going to be kind to yourself at any given moment throughout the day as to what you are or are not doing. We're no longer going to have this mindset of doing or you know, being lazy, where this is no longer going to be an issue for us, because we are going to know that in this present moment, whatever you are doing is in flow with your higher self. This is a really special message for me too. I feel like knowing this, hearing this is something that even, you know, that I really needed to hear as well. And I can see and I can sense that this is really an empowering position to be in, because you're so in alignment with yourself. You're so at one with everything that you believe and feel and know to be true within yourself and what you desire for your life, as well as you believing and knowing that you are deserving of where you are and what you are accomplishing and manifesting in your life at any given moment, that you're no longer going to have to question. You know, you no longer have to say, did I write enough down for this manifestation? Did I think about it enough? Did I feel and imagine it enough? You're just going to be in the flow and not even have to worry about that anymore as far as it goes, as far as like the masculine energy goes. You're going to flow in and out in perfect harmony of both of these. This is the awakening that is being talked of in this reading right now. I hope this reading was helpful to you. Thank you again for helping me reach 100 subscribers. I am looking forward to sharing many more videos with you, and I look forward to connecting with all of you in the near future. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also comment down below What do you think about this reading, and how did it resonate with you, or what are your thoughts on it? As always, let me know as well what other readings you would like me to do. And thank you so much for connecting with me again. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. I hope that if you are new to this channel, that you are enjoying this video and that you may consider subscribing and joining this family of celestial beings. That is going to do it for this video. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.